As a kid, I really liked creating stuff. So what I'm gonna do today is that I'm gonna go through them and see what they are. I guess I'm kind of scared. But first, we have this Welcome to Robloxian thing too, I guess. I think it was supposed to be a remake of Welcome to Robloxia, the legendary RP City Town game. But yeah, it's kind of bad. It's just a bunch of free models. So continuing from the series of second opus that barely does what the first opus does, we have Welcome to Roblox Building 2, which is doesn't even work. The VIP is empty. It's just no. Then we have stupid me make a game called Test, and this test game is just me trying out the free models that supposedly Roblox and Dix generators. By the way, don't believe these. Like, these were just jokes made to annoy stupid kids like me. Don't worry, the map was never playable, it was never public, and I will never make it public. I also deleted everything in it. It's just, yeah, it's gone. Apparently one was not enough, so I made another Welcome to Roblox Building remake, but instead, this time it's the actual map, and I called it Lasagna for some reason. And now we have the Roblox tutorial, whatever that means. It was made by Universal Brohaha, whoever that is. Hello. That's another Welcome to Roblox Building tutorial with tools and dispenser that just barely works, and yeah, a shop that aren't even things I made. And then I made my first true breakout. Escape Detention. It was a crazy game that I took really big hours to. Well, creative it is! Starting from the recreation series that all started with Welcome to Roblox and Do and the many Welcome to Roblox Building recreations, I apparently decided to make my next big move, a natural disaster survival remake that just, yeah, it just doesn't work. Yeah, because I didn't know how scripting worked, and it just never ends. So here's another remake for you, because they just keep going. And this is work at Pizza Place, but like with a few hashtags just to say that's not exactly the same. We have broken cars, we have a map that we have two maps actually on top of each other. I just don't know. First creative attempt, we have Speedrun, which is made by me, an original map, but I probably took some free models for the map, which isn't that bad, but still, it's a map I made. So this next game is really confusing. I have no idea what was going on. It's called Buy, and if you join, you have like this blank screen, like it's broken. You will be fixing the ground with Minecraft stuff, but I just went in studio, and it's just 2628, whatever that is. I think it's a code for something, so I probably made this game to sell a code, whatever. It's just really weird. And this game is called 4 and a bunch of hashtags, which is probably a really bad word. And it's just a map where there's a bunch of signs with text on it. It's a map that I used to test if I can put my camera, like the thumbnail camera, as an image without paying, because it used to be not free back then. I'm not even gonna say anything. I have another disaster natural thing survivor game that is just this town, the basic city, yeah. And this, actually, remember, it's called Meltdown. It's nothing, it's just a test map. I think I created a hub, these huge door for some reasons, and I think that's a pretty good first attempt at creating something. Of course, there was no goal at creating this. I just wanted to create something. I just did. So here's a product. So this game is broken in-game, so I'm just gonna play it in studio. So there's this game called Hope Hobby. I remember doing it in school, actually. I made it in school. There were friends be around me, and I kept working on it like for 2 days. 2 days I think I worked on it, but it's been a while. It's been a few years. After the non-success of Hope Hobby, I made this game called Infinite Hobby or whatever. That's basically the same thing but different looking. And then there's the first game, Disaster Alert, that I made a few years ago, and that's actually a really cool non-working game. I assure you, back then it worked. It was the first creative attempt that actually got me somewhere. That not in success, but in terms of learning. I learned a lot creating this game. Don't worry, I did not make the scripting. It's all stolen. Then we have Speedrun Fusion. That was supposed to be another speedrun game, but actually with a hub and everything, I wanted to make this project work, but I just gave up, like every other project, surprisingly. And this one was supposed like to be a big speedrun thing, copycat, and yeah, It just exists, I guess. Well, Wake Up have a goofy story. I wanted to create this Halloween game quickly, and I did. So here's a few footage. I actually completed the game. It has a bit of a story and takes time to do, because not because it's long and complicated, just because if you fail, you start all over again. Oh, what a genius. So the story is that you're in a city and you need to do a parkour, and then you go through tunnels and you discover, and then you get a bit of a shitty jump scare. Okay, next one. Next creation is called Sunshine. Now, this game is kind of the more unique one that I really like. It's a parkour without checkpoints, so you just keep on going, and I wish for you to not to die at the end. So here are my few games, and I have a bunch of other games that I did not show because they're just the exact same thing, and copies and copies and copies. I have 100 games on this account, and a lot of these games are either empty or not, or too boring. I'm keeping it. Take goodbye.